Hi everyone. Today I'll be presenting an admin project. It's called Feast Table and it's issue 50, Archlabs Archive 26. And it's at stage 4 technical drawings and it's an adaptive architecture animate form / animate form. And as you know, it's the design is about the feast or a big meal for a number of people. And the project looks at Georges Perec text as a reference, the apartment in species of spaces and other pieces. And this is the first concept sketch of the table design, and imagining its transformation as it was initially a design of a table from a ceiling and then to a ground level. This was the recent 3D model, but I've got some updates in terms of, I'll just keep these drawings. I've got some updates for new sketches, so I'll just go to that. So this is a new one. It's a sketch of a table where I am imagining here there is a seat or a sofa. And I'm actually proposing that it gets flipped on the ground. It doesn't stay on the wall like I was proposing before. And I've put it on AI to get a render, but I got this, which is a render of the actual sketch. And it's showing this net like, I'm suggesting like this is something that is an add-on where you can put cushions on, and or maybe we can design the mattress, the actual fabric that goes on this net. Which I really like it to stay at this color. And also the actual table, if you noticed here, it has holes in it. It's not a solid piece. And I'm imagining that it can be done in parts. Maybe I can split it in two or actually in three pieces. And this I will need to go back and develop in terms of a sketch, because I did a couple of sketches and did a couple of options that that took some time, so I need to go back. This is an AI image of these sketches. This is the kind of 3D printing material or shape that I like to propose as a final piece, but not as the color or, the top part here. Maybe there's some small holes of triangles, which I am interested in. And maybe some of them are carved in and some of them are hollow. And this is another proposal of the actual table. So if you go back to the original form, the latest 3D, so I'll go back, this one. If you see it, so what I've done, I split it in two as I was planning to design a seat. So I split it here in half, where it became like this, and it became as if it's a seat. And if I go back here, so I was then I took that and then I was trying to make it as a table. It's not successful, as you see here. I don't like it. It's huge. So I left that for now, and then I went back and stretched this chair to make it like a bench. And then I'm like, okay, then this is the tabletop, the bottom one, and it also can flip and it also can hang on the wall. So it can stay as a table and then you flip it on the ground, becomes a bench or a sofa. But then I'm left with this because it needs to stand and I had only one side. So I did this leg form, which I was suggesting that it is a different material from the rest of the table. And then I was like, no. And then I evolved it to this, where it's like a sleeping pod. So it goes back to the original model. I'm still like the original, um, yeah, the original model, which I 3D printed. Again, here you've got this, and then this is a whole form. But now I'm actually splitting it and I'm making it two pieces. So I'm suggesting that this, and then you've got this, which is a sleeping pod. Um, but then I'm like, no, I want it to have this curved form, which I originally generated in my 3D model when I printed it. And this is what eventually I think I will be designing. And then I suggested, okay, so let's try to put the chairs underneath so they are docked inside the table, or the sofa in this case, and then you can take them out. So let's say three seats. And maybe it can hold it when it is as if it's a table as well. Which I'm really like into this. I like this and I think it can go further. So it is a sleeping pod and then it is a table and then it has a seat. So all in one. And then I will stay I will keep my original form. Um yeah, if I go back to the original form and just see. So maybe, yeah, something like this where let me go back to the original form. Yeah, you see that? Um, but it was twisted, and this current one, I'm not suggesting that it is twisted. It just keeps the original form from the top, and then maybe once I finish modeling it, uh, I can I can twist it. I love that shape, that fluid um, table underneath shape. And so I do want to keep this form, but it was too tight from the top. I will see now what happens when I will be modeling it, and hopefully we'll get some results. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next week.